Welcome everybody to a brand new rankings video. Today we're going to be ranking every single drone in Tanki Online. Currently there are 17 drones, but I'm going to be including the new one they just announced in the vlog. So there's going to be 18 rankings, and the way I'm going to be ranking them is actually based on how beneficial they are to you. If they don't get you kills that much, or if they don't really help you towards getting kills, they're going to of course be ranked last. But it's going to basically be that way of ranking. But without further ado, let's go straight into the video. Okay everybody, so our number 18 spot is Driver. Now Driver, it gives you bonus on your overdrive every time you get a kill or get XP of some sort. But to be honest, it's not that hard to get your overdrive if you're getting some kills, and that's why it's gonna be number 18, just because it's honestly not super beneficial. Our number 17 spot is going to be Miner. Now Miner makes it where that when you die, your mines don't go away, but there is a max limit based on how much you have it upgraded. So the reason it's this low is because honestly Saboteur is just so much better than this drone. Don't get this drone, get Saboteur, and that's the reason it's number 17, because it's basically a worse version of an already good drone. Alright, so our number 16 spot is Engineer. Now, a lot of you probably don't know what Engineer does. It basically increases the amount of time that your supply has from picking up supply boxes. Now, you guys can probably imagine why this is number 16, because you have to pick up supply boxes for the drone to even work, because like who's going towards the supply boxes unless it's a mission. So that's why it's number 16. Alright, so our number 15 spot is Mechanic. Now the main reason this drone is good is if you're in like a group, because you can heal your teammates by just pressing 1. But honestly, besides that, I don't notice a huge increase in the amount of health you get back from one repair, and it uses extra repairs, so that's why it's going to be our number 15 spot. Okay guys, so our number 14 spot is going to be Assault. Now Assault, it reduces the time that your supplies recharge every time you get a kill, but the problem with this one is that there's a limit to how many times you can use it per life. So let's say you get a kill, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can get another kill, which counts towards it. And to be honest, it doesn't even decrease the amount of time by a lot, so it's honestly better that you just die and just get full supplies back again. So our number 13 spot is going to be Trooper. Now Trooper, it's actually pretty useful, especially when people are spawn killing and they're just in your base. But besides that, honestly, the supplies kind of run out pretty quickly if it's not upgraded, because you spawn in, the supplies are there, and by the time you get to the enemy base, the supplies are gone. And so it's just kind of a waste of supplies to begin with, and that's why it's going to be our number 13 spot. Alright guys, so our number 12 spot is going to be Supplier. Now Supplier increases the time of double damage, double armor, and speed boosts, and shares the effects with your teammates. Now this one's pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like a little edge on the battle. All it really does is increase your supplies by a little bit, but that can only get you so far, and that's why it's going to be number 12. Alright guys, so our number 11 spot is Trickster. Now Trickster, it basically what it does is when you use speed boost, it lets you use other supplies right next to it. But this effect is like, it's very similar to Defender Drone and Booster Drone. They both do sort of the same thing. And it's honestly not that good just because, you know, it's speed boost, but that's why it's going to be our number 11 spot. So our number 10 spot is Camper. Now Camper, it's actually cool when it works, because when you have full health, your supplies reactivate faster, or they load faster, and it's kind of cool to see. But besides that fact, it's like, if you're an offensive player, this doesn't really work that well, because you're almost never going to be at full health, and that's why it's number 10. So now we're to our top 10, and number 9 is going to be Brutus. Now Brutus, it was introduced relatively recently, but it's not that good of a drone. It just basically increases your double damage and double armor by just a little bit, and that's why it's going to be number 9. Number 8 is going to be Blaster. Now the reason it's this high and not lower is because it's used in parkour a ton. But Blaster, the only way it works is if you die right next to the player, and the amount of times that actually happens is so low that you're just wasting more batteries than you're getting kills on. So it's not really that worth it, and that's why it's number 8. So our number 7 spot is Lifeguard. Now Lifeguard's insane if you're using like wasps, so you can't get one shot. Honestly, it's just insane for not getting one shot, especially in gold events when meteors were coming down. Of course, it kind of ruined events, but it's, you know, the principle, it's still a good drone overall, and that's why it's gonna be number 7. So our number 6 spot is going to be Saboteur. Now Saboteur, basically when you place a mine, it places multiple around you, and basically it's a pretty good defense drone, but The only reason it's this low on the list is because we're looking at more of an attacking side, or I'm focused on more attacking in this video, and that's why it's going to be our number 6 spot. So our number 5 spot, one of my favorite drones, is going to be Sprinter. Now Sprinter, every time you cap a point, you take a flag, you're going to get your full supplies back. Now this is awesome because usually by the time you grab a flag, your supplies are already running out, so you just get full health, full supplies right when you take a flag, and it's perfect for capture the flag and assault battles. Our number 4 spot is HYPERION. Now this drone, it's cool. It lets you use all 3 of your supplies at once, but to be fair, when you spawn in, you're most likely gonna get 2 of your supplies before you even see someone, so it just has that small little edge that makes it pretty good, but not the best, and that's why it's number 4. Alright guys, so now we're into our top 3, the best drones in Tanki Online, and number 3 is going to be Booster. Now Booster, it's really good. Even when they nerfed it, it's really good. Especially if you have like Freeze or Shaft or even Thunder, you do like 3 times as much damage. It's insane, and that's why it's going to be number 3. So our number 2 spot is going to be Defender. Now Defender, it basically counters almost every single drone in the game. It counters Saboteur, you can go on as many mines as you want with it basically. It counters Booster because you have insane health. This drone is so overpowered, don't even get me started. It's way too overpowered to be in the game. They need to nerf it to the ground, but that's why it's going to be number 2. Alright everybody, so our number 1 spot is Crisis. Now Crisis isn't even in the game yet, but it sounds like a freaking boosted version of Defender, Booster, and Speed Boost, whatever that means. It basically combines Defender, Booster together, and it gives you bonus damage and bonus armor. It sounds super overpowered, and I hope it's balanced, but it's gonna be number 1 just based on what we've heard. Guys, thanks for watching this video today. Now I want to make sure that everyone knows this is my opinion. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace.